What is going to be buddy around the ship bunch? AK-SPG from playing Dedicated Escape August 25th, 2026. When we get started with Police Living America, it's another National Park Day. We got Yellowstone and Smoky Mountains. So Yellowstone, it's mostly in Wyoming, Montana, and a little bit of Idaho, I believe. And then Smoky Mountains, it's Tennessee and North Carolina. So if you want to visit those parks, you can do that for visiting or celebrate, not visiting, well, yes, for visiting, but also celebrating National Park Week. So, yeah. Do what you want. Anyways, without further ado, let's go and start this escape room for now. Alright, our goal for today is to get 5 vegetables. We got tomato, corn, eggplant, carrot, broccoli. Alright, first so open time. So it's 8 out of 9. 3, 2, 1. 9 cents. Get a backpack. Alright. You'll see a 3-digit code. Alright. So, there's something on the picture frame. If we do that, use the Morse code table. Alright. So this is 900 basically. We're gonna lead the second and the third basically the last 2 digits 0, set the first one 9. Alright, I guess that's how we're looking for. Alright. Nothing in the boxes, no place, nothing to be good. Let's use the clocks. The only should be using is red, green, black, and that's it. Alright. We can use the rest. So purple or coffee machine clock says 569. So 569. Let's try that. We'll set the number is 5, 6, and 9. Alright, that's the coffee machine clock clue. You get purple eggplant, you can stir it out, which is eggplant rice or pigeon fried rice. It shows the same room, so that's 1 down, 4 to go. I use sneak red, which is the red clock in the 4th last room. The time is 1:31:04. We're gonna set the number is 1:31 and 4. You get jigsaw piece number 2. Alright, you can open the wine fridge. Get jigsaw piece number 8. Those are jigsaw pieces are mirrored. You'll see 8 oranges. That's gonna be the white from around the 3rd room. Alright, first 4 is natural green, light blue, pink, green. Alright, so natural green, light blue, pink, and green. Alright, and then the last 4 is purple, orange, blue, red. Alright, purple, orange like that, blue, and red. You get a can over the cans. Actually, so it's the same room. It's in the 2nd room, and so is the can opener. Let's open the top can, and bam, we get the letter I. We're not going to open this cabinet. You can open the stove. You get a jigsaw piece number 1. Alright, use the color green, which is the green clock in the 2nd room. The time is 5:20:21. Alright, cool. We'll set the number is 5 times 4, it's 20, and then plus 1, it's 21, which is currently ISO speeds 8 when I'm recording this video. You get a quirk switch or the big bottle board last room. I think inside it's gonna be, of course, it's gonna be a vegetable. Then we get a yellow corn, green system on bottom, of course. That's gonna be 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, you see the code black, which is the black clock in the 1st room. The time is 3:59. It could be used for a 3-digit number, but in this scenario, no. So 3:59. We're gonna set the numbers 3, 5, and 9. Well, if it's a 3-digit number, it's 359. But no. Let's try to get the rest. Let's take an event to the 2nd room. Then we get the green block we grease from bottom. That's gonna be 3 down, 2 to go. It also looks like a tree, believe it or not. I mean, people consider that looking like a tree. Alright, we're not gonna open this cabinet. You'll see 5 yellows. That's gonna be the kindergarten books in the 1st room. We got blue, green, red, light blue, yellow. Some of the colors: blue, green, red. The last blue, yellow. Set the fourth one light blue. You get a hit to break the tablets and bases. I got 3 vegetables. I need 2 more. That means we're gonna hit the top letters. We haven't get to the math problem clue. So we're gonna hit the top letters now. Let's don't hit the bases. They were never, or not hit for now. Just hit the top letters around all of them. Since it's too much to give out clues. Alright, so what we're hitting overall is the top letter in the 1st room and the first top letter in the 3rd room. And by the way, you don't have to the bases room escape. I forgot to mention about that. Alright. But that's how we're hitting overall in this game. Alright. You'll see 4-digit code. Okay. No shoelaces, no fortune code signal, nothing in blender, nothing in the jug. Alright. Oh, it's a jigsaw piece of clue. I didn't know that. It's a jigsaw piece of clue. Let's come back to this cabinet later, I believe. Yeah. Only 1. I didn't know that. Alright, we're not gonna open this cabinet. Stay with the freezer and the fridge. You'll see a 3-digit code. Okay. So that's gonna be the picture frame, which is 900, which is right over here. So put the numbers 900, you get a jigsaw piece number 5. There you go, 4 jigsaw pieces go to the top cabinet. In the fourth last room, we're going to put the numbers, and actually shows the same room as the jigsaw pieces to number 5, but we're going to put the numbers 518, 2,518. If you subtract 500, it'll be 2018, which is around not 6 years, what was it, 2018? 8 years ago. Yeah, 8 years ago for 2018, 2026. But we're going to put the numbers 2518. So you get a booster says 19,247 equals what? If the fourth digit is 6, that'd be a crazy number, but it isn't. And we're not going to open this cabinet. You can open the dishwasher, you get the letter E. You can open the not Morse code, microwave, you get a Morse code table if you wonder what it is. Oh, you see a binary code, it's a math problem, of course. We got all three numbers. We add all numbers to the answer math problem is. Alright, the first number is 23,255. Alright, the second number is 12,745. And the third last number is 19,347. Alright, so 23,255 plus 12,745 plus 19,247. When you add all those numbers, you get the number 55,247. Again, if that 4 digits is 6, that'd be a crazy number. But anyways, we're going to put the numbers 55347. It's like saying high five, but I didn't actually say that. Once I get an orange can leaves on top, that's going to be what I want to go. Alright, we can also this picture puzzle. This is drag and drop puzzle. Alright, well, this is going to be crazy. Alright, here we go. I gotta lock in. Alright, what's like letter V? Alright, you guys have pictures showing us happening in future days. We try to get the letters I, E, and V. So these are the last two letters, or not last, so last 3 letters of the Stitch Cable channel. Letter I was in the Kansas, the 4th letter. The letter E was in the dishwasher, then 6th letter. So letter V was in the picture, was the 5th letter. So 4th was I, 5th was E, and the 6th was E. Now we got the few small for rooms. Let's see. I'm just kidding. Those are hidden. Alright, we got to get a third room. Alright, first is our A, hit a wall in the 4th last room. Alright. Alright, I think in the first room. The second letter is T on the right picture frame. The third letter is N, have land. Those 2 letters are in the second room. Alright, now we got 6 of those are A, T, which was word at, N, I, E, and V. So when you also get the word native, after the first letter is N, A, which is North America abbreviated, or with the slash, it's not applicable or not available, something like that. Alright, so N-A-T, I, V, and E. So the answer is native. I'm going to set the letters. N is like that. T, I, V, and E. You get the vegetable increase system on top. When you got 5 vegetables, just 5 skill, upon vegetables in the vegetable box, then we get the key. When we get the key, bam. We finally escape the room right away. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this, comment down below. Again, if you live in America, specifically USA, you can visit those 2 parks, Yellowstone, which is mostly in Wyoming, Montana, a little bit of Idaho, and then Smoky Mountains, which is around Tennessee, North Carolina. So another 2 parks for National Park Day or National Park Week. And yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you next time today for Slow Roads, the chillest game ever, or most chill, whatever. Peace out.